Hey there, folks. Today I want to talk about safety and not having it. Now, let me make this clear. I'm perfectly safe. I don't have any danger in my life. I mean, how could I spend all my time in these four walls? Sorry if that was bad camera work. But you get the idea. And in front of my computer or lying here in my bed playing video games the majority of the time. And, how could there possibly be any danger in my life? From what? From who? And yet, I know that deep down, I can never truly feel safe. I know that even now, here, at rest, in bed, completely cut off from the world in the physical sense, with nothing hunting me or anything crazy like that, I know that there's still a part of me that is what they call hypervigilant, that is just always looking for danger, and that can never relax, because to this primitive part of the brain, it feels like the second you let your guard down, that's when they'll get you. Now, obviously, that's insane. I'm mentally ill. That kind of comes with the territory. But I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. But if you lose your sense of safety at an early age, and I lost mine at 4 when I was raped. If you lose that sense of safety, it's possible it can never come back. Although I hope that's not true. But it means that the part of you that lost it is very primitive. It's not like you ever consciously said, "Oh, safety is a myth." And that part of me that thinks, that the second you let your guard down, that's when they'll get you. That's not a rational part of me. And it's hard to reach it via rational means. It lurks too deep in the brain for that. So I've come to the conclusion that there's no rational hook on this sense of not safety. All I can do is keep telling myself that I am safe and hope that the message penetrates down to those deepest levels of the brain where that scared little boy who just had something horrible beyond his comprehension happened to him. That part of me is still down there, still traumatized, still freaking out, still trying to run away, trying to escape. And that means part of me will never completely relax. And I think that has a great deal to do with my depression and possibly other people's depression. If you can't ever completely relax, you can't ever truly renew yourself. You can't ever truly start over again. You can't relax in your own skin. You're always paranoid. And that means you never truly lay your burdens down. I don't know what that would be like. I do know that when I try to imagine completely relaxing, that part of my brain that insists that that's when they'll get you, rears its ugly head and like, who? What? The universe is going to get me? Trust me, the universe ain't that invested in me. So yeah, it's hard to feel safe, even when you demonstrably are completely safe. And I suppose that's where all anxiety disorders, like my social anxiety, have their root. An inability to feel safe. And if you never feel safe, that part of you, the primitive adrenaline part of the brain, never really turns off completely. And crucially, you never get to truly reboot. And we all know what happens when computers are running for too long, right? They start running worse and worse and worse until they reboot. Or until they are rebooted, rather. So if you can't reboot, you're screwed. I guess that's all from me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.